Well, this is a speed running event, isn't it? They can speed run life now.
Oh, welcome to the Pixel Primos video game podcast, the show where we talk about all the latest things in gaming, from GTA 6 rumors to Roblox groomers. Hey, I'm Solo.
And I'm Paco, and I have no idea what Roblox is.
I have no witty retort. I'm JJ.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back.
Back to the daily grind.
Yes, back to the daily grind. This isn't really a grind. We do this for fun because we like you guys a lot.
We really do.
Anyway, speaking of the guys, speaking of the alphas, who are the true alphas of the show, we got a new subscriber.
Woo!
Mm-hmm. So let us take this moment to acknowledge the alphas. So our new subscriber, Mr. Six Sunshine, welcome to the pack.
Six Sunshine?
Six Sunshine.
Yeah.
Six.
Yeah,
Six.
Sixth, spelled Cixth.
Okay, sick. I don't even know what that means, but cool.
Listen, Mr.
I'm not even going to
Sunshine,
begin to try to make a theory here. Like, all right, cool, bro. Sixth.
Yes. All right, then. And we got a comment on our last episode, which was the credit card company censoring the internet. Alpha Primo's episode. We got a comment from Super Saiyan Chick Yen, who said, "You guys are absolutely killing it with the podcast. I have thoroughly enjoyed each and every episode, and I cannot wait to enjoy more content on Spotify. Thank you."
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. There's more. He says,
More.
on the topic of all this crazy censorship, it's honestly crazy how each news it makes the anime Shimoneta more of a documentary. Yes, I guess to just a comment point by bullet point. Yes, to answer the first part, yes, we're gonna start uploading the Pixel Primos episodes on Spotify during this, era. Well, the shows are still technically together. Look, just watch the last episode. I explained it a bit better there. But point is, from here until we say otherwise, we're gonna upload both Alpha Primos and Pixel Primos on the Spotify, and it's gonna be from this episode going forward. All the previous episodes, you're gonna have to watch them here on YouTube. And as for the second part of the comment, yes, for those of you unaware, yes, in the thumbnail we used the anime Shimoneta, or at least I'm pronouncing it correctly.
That's how it's pronounced. Oh.
Yeah. And it's a comedy. It's not safe for work, though.
No, it is
and
not.
the
No, it is not.
the I guess you could say the full title of it is Shimoneta: A Boring World Where the Concept of Dirty Jokes Doesn't Exist.
Sad.
So, yeah, very sad. So, it is a comedy, and obviously the whole premise is around like censorship. They have to wear these like bracelets or something that prevent them from saying dirty words and stuff like that. And so there's these group
Like the
of
microchip
rebels.
from South Park? Like the microchip from South Park that shocks Cartman?
Kind of like that, yeah. But yeah, so these group of rebels called SOX, I forget what it stands for, but they're out to, spread the message, spread the word, if you will, of this debauchery. I think at one point they were passing out flyers for like porno at one
Yeah.
part, and yeah, so it's funny watch. And again, it was funny because they're like, oh, that'll never happen.
But now
Well,
in 2025.
but yeah, so that's Shimoneta for you. Again, now it's slowly becoming a reality, unfortunately, and so therefore that anime is no longer funny.
It's
uh,
now the truth.
yes,
It's
but,
It's
about
but
like
to
how V
yes,
for Vendetta is also no longer funny because it's just
yeah.
real.
But yeah,
That's
that's the joke with the thumbnail. So glad that some of you guys got the joke. All right. Uh, so I guess very quickly, what games are you guys playing right now?
um,
okay.
I am morphing into action in Fortnite. They got me back. God damn it! I was out. I was free. I wasn't playing. I was like, no, I'm gonna play Mario Kart. Then I bought Hotline Miami 1 and 2, and I was like, I'm gonna play
Hmm.
these on the Switch, on the Switchy, the Deuce. And I'm not gonna bother with fucking Fortnite. Get this Battlefield 6 out of my fucking face. I'm not gonna touch it. And then they fucking put the Power Rangers in it, and I was like, sons of bitches.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was gonna bring up.
He
Battlefield
got me back.
Six.
He got me back. I didn't have a chance to play Battlefield 6. I downloaded the beta and then like it was over by the time because I
Oh,
also lost internet
Mm.
Saturday for pretty much the whole day. So I couldn't play. I ended up just we have a bunch of movies, me and Mark, like between the
Hmm.
two of us. uh and uh he woke up before I did, and he was like, "Yeah, me and Carol have just been watching movies all day because we don't have internet." And then they went out somewhere, and as he was leaving, he's like, "Oh, I think the internet's back," and I was like, "Really?"
don't tease me.
and, and I was able to load YouTube for like 2 minutes, and then it like, nah, it's gone again. So I was
Mm.
like, well, I guess I'm gonna watch a movie. And I just ended up watching Inglorious Bastards.
Mm.
Good pick.
And yeah, he's
Mm.
good. And by the time the internet came back, I was like, I don't feel like doing anything. Like, I've seen all the Nazi murder I can handle. So, oh
Speaking of Nazi murder, I downloaded Wolfenstein Youngbloods.
yeah, we played
Okay.
that for a little
uh,
bit.
Yeah, we
I
did.
it was a lot shorter than I expected
Hmm.
because
It kept crashing on us,
Yeah,
It
so
did.
we never finished it.
I finished it in a day. But mainly just because like my weekends, I just go to get in my daily steps, do a quick workout, and I was like, I don't really have anything to do like in the house or anything, so I downloaded it, played it. It was fun, but it's not like an amazing game, but it was fun for what it was, killing Nazis. Still playing bits and pieces of Cyberpunk 2077. Um, and I also I re-downloaded Destiny 2 just because I have a friend of mine that plays it. I started playing it when Destiny came out, and I'm sorry, but I got bored of it like pretty quickly. It got pretty repetitive real fast. But I know they've added things and they've fucked with it a little bit since, so I'd
They
re-downloaded
improved
it.
shit too.
Yeah, and um, I mean, I feel like Bungie isn't putting enough work into it because I feel
Well, no,
like Destiny has like a
keep
good
stealing
story.
art.
Oh yeah, I feel like Destiny has a good premise, has good lore. Has like a really good
Hmm.
solid lore, a good premise. I mean, all the costumes, visuals look cool. I feel like it could be something, but I feel like Bungie's just like like eh. They do like the bare minimum for it. My buddy really likes it. He's been a hardcore since day one,
There are
and he's
people that
still
are
playing.
super into it, and
Yeah,
you know,
Hmm.
yeah. So I just re-downloaded to see
kudos
what.
for them. But I
Yeah,
can't get into it.
I re-downloaded it, but I don't know if I'm gonna last playing it. I changed my I think I played a hunter first. Now I
Yeah.
decided to try warlock. Is what I'm doing right now. Um, but man, just getting out of that first trial takes a long fucking time. And like
If
I
you're
said,
gonna play mage, just remember to, keep an eye on your mana and use
don't
heavy
even
abilities.
I'm gonna get my mana from Blizzard. I feel like
Uh,
there's got to be
don't
some.
don't run away when
Hmm.
just because if someone says run, that
Just
doesn't mean
die
just
valiantly.
stay.
Just die valiantly. Die valiantly. But yeah, that's all I've been playing, and I'm probably gonna update uh, Fortnite for the Power Rangers because it's like fuck, dude. 'Cause I'm the same way. Like I stopped playing them for a little while, and then some new cool skin. God damn it! Pull out my fucking wallet. And
That's
pay
how
for
they
it.
get you, man. That's how they
The
get
same
you.
Yeah,
thing. And I haven't downloaded the
I
beta for
don't.
Battlefield, which I am
I
gonna
know.
do, so I can hopefully play this weekend.
Yeah,
Because I think they're doing. You're right. I think they're doing another beta,
I
free
think
beta.
they
This
are. I think
Yeah.
they are.
Um, that's
How
gonna.
much do the? Hang on. Oh
They're
no,
like
keep talking. I'm gonna
$100.
look something up.
Um, Battlefield. I've been watching. I get a bunch of TikTok videos of it. I'm excited for what's coming with Battlefield. I'm like, ooh,
Yeah. So seeing
this is
as how
gonna
I'm the
be
only
a
one
lot of fun.
that played Battlefield 6, it's like, man, I don't want to be one of those guys that's like, oh, Battlefield's back, baby. But guys, Battlefield's back.
It might be back, dude. I think Battlefield might be back, dude. 2042 is so bad. I downloaded it to play, and I was like, "What is this?" I already know I'm a shitty gamer, and especially FPS shooter. I fucking suck. But even 2042, I was like, "What is this? Fuck this game. I hate this." And I played for like an hour, and I was done with it after like an hour. I was like, "Fuck it, I'm done."
That's what I was gonna say. I'm like, Battlefield may be back, but my skills at military FPS are not. Man, I am dog shit
You
at this
you
goddamn
you
game,
you,
man.
you
Like,
can't you can't pull off the tank on top of the fighter jet to
Oh god, I love seeing that shit. I love seeing that shit.
man,
all the dumb fucking shit you can do.
You know what? I'll tell you right now. If the military pulled some Last Starfighter bullshit, where they use the games as as a way to tell, like, hey,
It's
this
just some
guy's
general.
this guy's our next hero. I am safe. I am because they would just look at my footage and be like, this is who you don't want to be. Don't be this guy. And it's just my feed. Like, don't be this guy. I always tell my friends always send me that meme, especially when we play Call of Duty, because they know I fucking suck. They send me that meme of Muscles where he's got the shotgun.
Muscle
and
man.
Muscle Man. That's me when I'm trying to clutch. And then my own titties hit me in the face. Like, 'cause I'm physically jumping and with the controller trying to make my shots. That's me. I am Muscle Man.
but but no,
For
yeah.
everyone, I was looking up how much it would cost to buy the Power Rangers. $40
To get the full squad of 5.
to get the full the bundle that's just like the base Rangers, black, blue, yellow, pink, and red. Them 5. That's 3,600 V-bucks, which you buy like the 2 separate bundles would be about $30. And that'll get you like the 3,600, or you could just spend $37 and you get like 5,000 V-bucks or some shit like that. So roughly $30. But the green and white ranger are only in the battle pass.
Ooh.
Don't have never played Fortnite before and this is your first foray into it, you're gonna have to buy the battle pass too.
Yeah.
That's another 1,000 V-bucks. So even if you did the 2 separate bundles for the V-bucks, you're gonna have to spend another $8. That brings it up to 40. So it's 40 no matter how you slice it.
Man, I will say that's something I do hate about these bundles and battle passes, because even the ones on Call of Duty, it's like, yeah, it's about 30, almost $30. It's like
Just for Jay and Silent Bob? That fucker doesn't even talk.
no, not for Jay. Not for Jay. Like, you can buy like just the certain characters and stuff. Like the battle pass, if you want to get certain weapons and certain things, yeah, you got to buy the battle pass. And then there's a black cell battle pass, which is another fucking like $5 extra. So it's like $24, I think, total for it. And then if and sometimes like I said, those don't come with the characters like Seth Rogen or Jay. Those are separate fucking bundles. That's another like 15-20 bucks. And I'm sorry, but like I don't mind having to pay for characters and stuff like that. Like I get it. We got to make some money making these games. But dude,
if it's free, yeah, it's fine.
$20 for Jay and Silent Bob, man, dude. 7. That's my max. 7. Tree fitty.
I need about tree fitty.
Like, cause I'm sorry, but like, se la pasan de la verga, bro. Seriously, se la pasan de la verga. Like $20 for like 1 or 2 characters. I'm like, I just can't. I can't.
Yeah.
But my friends, there are certain characters that I'm like, all right, fine, I'll pay the $20, whatever. But I try to stop myself. Like seriously, like I was gonna buy the Beavis and Butthead. I was like, nah. Like I like Beavis and Butthead, but I don't like them that much. If I had a choice, for me for the next characters, it's either got to be Ren and Stimpy or Count Chicken. That's what I want to see. That's who I want to see in Call of Duty. You know what? Has Fortnite done Courage the Cowardly Dog yet?
No.
I'd spend a good amount of money for that dog.
I don't know if they could because he's the. No.
I think no, he wasn't in Multiverses.
Not even in like the background as like an assist character. Did they
maybe
have
he had like a level, but
was he in a Pokeball? Like,
no, I don't think so.
Did Multiverses? What was the Multiverses version of a Pokeball? They had items, right?
Yeah, it had items, but I don't think they had. They did not have a version of assist trophies or Pokeballs.
I wasn't that. I saw Multiverses like, oh, that's cool. Still not gonna play it.
Well, you can't now.
You can't. Yeah, it's gone. But so Multiverses is okay. The last side tangent, and then we'll move on from there.
Then we'll actually talk about something.
Yeah, the Multiverses was actually a lot better when it was like in beta before the official release than the actual release, because in the beta you had all the characters, you had access to like all the stages and characters, and it was actually fun. Then the official release comes out and they nickel and dime you for everything. And the other thing that sucked is that all the characters were locked. So that meant you had to unlock them. You either had to pay a lot of money or you had to get good at the game to do the challenges. And so you then have to learn a character you don't want to learn. And then it gets to the point where because you do the challenges, you get the character. Well, now you don't want to play as the character you want to play as because now you already learned this character. You end up staying stuck with them. And no, it was just a mess the way they handled
Devil
it.
May Cry 4 situation all over again.
Yeah, that now you don't want to play as you don't want to play.
Now I
as
don't
the
want to
dude.
play as Dante because I got used to Nero. Goddamn it!
Yeah. So it was like that, and it's the fighting game equivalent, if you will, of it, and then that's also the other thing that sucks because let's say I don't know, you wanted to play as Jason Voorhees because you're a big Friday the 13th fan. You're like, hell yeah, I'm gonna spend my one unlock on Jason Voorhees. Then you get the character and you can't play him because he is a technical character and you're used to playing as someone simple, I don't know, Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
Oh man, it would really suck if someone was super into Friday the 13th, so they buy the Friday the 13th game so they could play as Jason. They never got a lobby where they can play as Jason, and then they announced Jason for Multiverses.
And now you can't play as either.
I'm gonna unlock Jason. You're like, this fucking sucks.
You know what? He has had such a bad train wreck with track record with video games that like I don't want Jason Voorhees in Dead by Daylight. I feel like if they put him in Dead by Daylight, it's the end of Dead by Daylight. Like something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Okay, let us now move on from that, and we will jump into our main topics. Let's talk Nintendo.
Ugh.
Woo! Company that can do no wrong.
Yes, exactly. That's why we're going to talk about them.
Yeah.
Gonna be how
What
wrong
great
they are.
thing did Nintendo do now?
I'll tell you what
Bonanza
great.
2?
Oh, I wish. Oh, I wish. Here's the thing they did. You know those like speedrun charity events, you know, like games done quick and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Land?
Huh?
It was a completionist joke.
Oh, my bad. I didn't get it. All right.
That one's not even a speedrunning one. It was just indie games being showcased.
Oh, okay. Right. And for
Back
those
to
that
the
didn't
good
get that,
Nintendo
it's
news.
because he stole money from the charity.
He technically didn't steal. He just didn't do.
He didn't donate it.
He did. Yeah.
There
It
you
was
go.
just there
Yeah.
in a big
So-
money pile, I guess.
So RTA is an event in Japan. It's a charity speed running contest. So to prepare for their event, they were gonna get I'm trying to find a list of the games they were gonna play. Here we go. They had Cuphead, Castlevania Dracula X, Final Fantasy, I think that's a 9. I can't read Roman numerals. Silent Hill 2, and every year they've always had a Nintendo game, be it Mario, Kirby, you name it. However, Nintendo, who can do no wrong,
Obviously.
came in and said, hey, you can't play our games without asking for permission beforehand. So,
But Mr. Nintendo, sir, what will we tell the
Please,
sick
sir.
children?
Can I play the game?
you'll tell them they should have made an appointment with Dr. Mario.
Well, this is a speed running event, isn't it? They can speed run life now.
That's basically what Nintendo told him. It said, like, oh, get fucked, little kid. You ain't playing this shit.
Man, I really feel like there's somebody in Nintendo that's how he talks. Like, whenever they see like a request come across for like a sick child, man, fuck that kid. Like, no, fuck that fool. Like, no, like every time, like Nintendo, what are you doing? What are you doing? I feel like they're just pushing the limits.
So, again, I need to point out that...
This reminds me of the Family Guy joke from like season 1 of Family Guy, where like the FBI breaks into Peter's house and they're like, "Do you have the express written consent of the National Football League and ABC?"
Just ABC. But yeah, I want to stress that this did happen in Japan, and the reason I say that, I'm not defending them. It's just to put in perspective that Japan, they are notorious, like, for like their company sending out cease and desists or you name it for any little thing. And I guess what makes this situation a little more egregious than normal, other than the fact that it's a charity event, is that RTA
It's
in
like
particular.
having John Cena lose in front of the cancer kids in WrestleMania.
Oh.
Well,
They did do that too,
they
by the
did.
way.
Yeah, yeah, I was gonna say, well, funny enough, for those of you
Started
non-wrestling
his
fans,
villain.
that actually happened.
He- what made it worse is that he came out with the cancer kids. They were part of his entrance, and they're like, "Go get him, John."
God, I didn't know that. Now that you're saying that, oh my God, what? Like, hey, not only do you have cancer, but your favorite wrestler just lost. You know who planned that? You know who planned that? Hulk Hogan. That was Hulk Hogan.
I don't think Hulk Hogan was at that one, but Vince. It was when Vince was still around, so it was totally.
So it
Fuck you,
would have been
Vince.
Vince.
Fuck you. Vince is the kind of person that I can see RKOing a child with cancer. Like for the views, just for the views.
Yeah,
That's
he would tell the sick kid to kiss his ass. He would take his pants off and be like, "Kiss my ass."
God, that's somehow worse.
But anyway, back to
Yes, back to
back to
Japan.
Nintendo
Back
telling
to,
Yeah.
telling the sick kids to go eat a dick.
Fuck you, Jared.
So again, the thing that makes it weirder in this situation is that RTA, the event, they've been doing this for years, and they've had Nintendo games for like the past 9 years at this event. Yeah, here we go. It says here, I'm getting all of this from MSN.com. It says that the first one was held in 2016, and then they've always had just a Nintendo game at the event. So it sucks that like this this time all of a sudden Nintendo's like, hey, like nope, you ain't gonna have our shit. But yeah, here we go. I'm getting it from the article. It says, according to the announcement, Nintendo pointed out to the nonprofit that organizations require permission to use Nintendo games, and that Japan RTA in Japan's previous use of the titles were unauthorized because permission was not granted in advance. So, as of August 4th, it has been decided that RTA in Japan will apply for permission on a per event, per game basis. Basically, having to ask
Damn it.
Nintendo every single time one of their contestants wants to play through the game, even if it has been featured at a previous event.
I wonder
So,
why now.
exactly. Who knows why now? But so because of that, they have decided to omit Nintendo titles for this year.
Okay, I mean that's fair on the part of RTA, but like you got to ask the question of like, okay, Nintendo, why all of a sudden now? It's been almost 10 years that they've been doing this, and now all of a sudden you want to say like, hey, can't you like? I mean, I do they want some money back? Like, hey, you made money off using our games. You need to pay us. Like, I don't understand like the thought process. So like, hey. You're using our game for charity. All right, well, you want me to ask permission? Just like if that's all you want, just for me to ask permission, why'd you have to make such a big deal about it?
I think
Like you could
it
just
might.
send me an email and be like, "Hey, bro, we're gonna give it to you, no problem, because it's for charity. Because it's gonna, that's gonna look good on Nintendo. Like, hey, we just need to ask for permission. Like just send me an email like, hey, we're gonna use your game. Is it cool? Yeah, no problem.
It
Um,
and oh no, go on, Jake.
Well, I was gonna say I think it might be like I'm not defending Nintendo. This is a pretty shitty thing to do. Um, but I think it might be because of the way like the Japanese copyright laws are
Yeah.
structured.
Okay.
Because I remember hearing a long time ago that there was this fucking go kart place in Tokyo where like they did Mario Kart.
Oh, the Mario Kart one's down on the road, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Or you
yeah,
dress up as characters, you get to drive around in the go karts. Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. I
And
remember
they
those.
they Nintendo had to step in and be like, can't use our shit. Like That one was one thing because it's like a shady business. Because
Okay.
even like before Nintendo steps in and is like, "Hey, you can't use our shit." Like, I think if I'm not mistaken, the company that was running it, or whoever was running it, was like kind of a scam artist. So like, and people were getting hurt and shit like doing this, and it
Yeah.
Mm.
was just causing massive problems for traffic in Tokyo.
Okay, so that's
So
fair.
that's fair, but also like it's one of those things where it might be one of those things where if like Nintendo doesn't say anything, then there's a precedent set, and that means it's fair game. So like that's
Hmm.
what I think might be going on with this charity thing.
Hmm.
Okay.
Maybe
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean,
And
that's
like
yeah, you pretty much hit the nail right on the head. And again, I'm getting this straight from the article where they're pointing out that in Japanese Twitter, they're basically like it's 50-50 on the issue where yeah, half of the people are actually even taking
Nintendo side.
Nintendo's side because the the charity event started off really really small.
Hmm.
So that's probably why Nintendo never made a big deal about it like before. But
Okay.
now
because it would be like
it's
picking on a streamer. Like
yeah, but now it's gotten so big that now it's this big public event where they got sponsors and stuff. And now that's when Nintendo is deciding to like do something. But this is where the half are on Nintendo side is that if you guys are such a big organization, they're blaming the charity, going, why didn't you all take more responsibility
Hmm.
to make sure that you had Nintendo's permission, especially because Nintendo has a reputation of doing shit like this. You would think that like you as an event would make sure like hold on, let's not piss off
Nintendo.
Nintendo, because yeah, we've seen this happen. We've seen this happen at fighting game tournaments and whatnot. I want to say it might have even happened at Evo where they didn't allow Melee to be one of the tournaments. So so that's why in Japan at least, or at least in the Japanese speaking community on Twitter, it's more like it's an even sided
Okay.
debate compared to like here where I think here it's fair to say that everyone's agreeing with the charity.
Yeah,
um
and I feel like Nintendo, because again, this is just an outside perspective. Again, I don't know how the Japanese laws work or anything, but me personally, if I want to kind of keep things not what's the word, not low key or anything, but if I want to make sure like my name or my company name is not associated with anything shitty, shady, or whatever, but I see that this event has become such a huge public thing, then me personally as Nintendo would want to step in and be like, hey, you know what? You guys need like explicit permission from us to play this game or do the speedrun for a charity. So I'm going to give you permission, but I'm also going to, how about you step in as a small sponsor? You know what I mean? And Nintendo, like, it does, you don't have to be like, I'm saying for Nintendo's sake, like you don't have to be, and that's just an optics thing for me on that point.
yeah,
Again,
no,
law wise, I don't know, but an optics thing would be like, hey, you need specific explicit permission from us, which we'll give you, and we just want to make sure things are, on the up and up.
yeah,
Me optic wise, I would Nintendo be like a small sponsor in a way for the charity because it would look good on
yeah.
Nintendo,
Hmm.
and then you could kind of, in Nintendo's way, kind of control like, hey, yo, I
yeah.
mean, speed running though, like I don't
Hmm.
see how any of it can be shady or bad. Speed running,
Well,
but then again, that's just me.
I the thing is that the point that I was trying to make with the shady go karts is that this might not be the exact same thing in Japanese law, but I know that in American copyright law, or fair use law, there's this thing called implied license,
Hmm.
and that means that like if uh, someone were to say, "Yeah, you can use my shit. I don't care.
Hmm.
Like, I won't go after you. You're free to use it. It's all copacetic." And then you use it. You have that implied license where it's like, well, yeah, I thought this was fair game. Like, I thought this was cool to use. And I don't know if that like the way the Japanese law is structured, if Nintendo doesn't take down something like this charity event, then any fucking shady charity can just start using it. Any shady go kart charity could just be like,
Mm.
well, you didn't say shit back then to the speedrunners. We're speedrunning on the Tokyo streets in Mario Karts. Like, it's the same event, dog. Like, come on.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's fair that this was just done for IP protection, brand protection more than anything else, and it does seem like it was heavily implied that like they were gonna allow like their game to be played. It was just like, hey, next time ask, but
Hmm.
the event just out of like I don't know precaution or spite, whatever way you want to slice it. We're like, no, we're just not gonna play Nintendo games this time. Which, hey,
I
fair.
think it's more out of just like better safe than sorry. Because if they already got the letter, it's like, well, fine. Like,
Hmm.
let's wait for the heat to die down next year.
Hmm. Yeah. All right.
Look, all I'm saying is, if this is how Nintendo is, Nintendo, don't go to
Look,
Mexico.
Nintendo's done some scummy shit.
Some
Like,
yeah.
Nintendo, don't go to Mexico, because there is like at least 15 taco stands in every Mexican city that's on Tacos Mario or
don't
Tacos
tell
Luis.
them that now, dude. Like, don't be spreading the. Don't give them a reason to go.
I mean, there's a lot of Japanese in Mexico. They are like tacos go.
Toei Animation tried to shut down Dragon Ball Z,
Dragon
Dragon
Ball
Ball Super.
Yeah.
Oh, for their gigantic event.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because they're showing it like at the park on a
Yeah,
projector.
I saw those videos and it's like, Jesus Christ, I want to be there.
Right. All right. Let us now move on to our next story. This one's a little more serious. All right.
more serious than a sick kid.
Yes, because we're dealing with sick people this time.
Ooh, nice.
All right.
Kids aren't people.
Roblox
Oh no,
Oh no,
is a game I've never played before.
me.
the
So
kids are still in danger. It's just a different kind of danger.
However, Roblox is in the news in particular because of a content creator
Fuck.
called Schlep. So,
That's an unfortunate name.
yeah. So he.
Schlep with kids.
Oh no.
God damn it.
God
God
damn
fucking
it, David.
I'm sorry.
Oh, great
I'm sorry.
joke,
It was
but
right there.
It really
It
is.
was right fucking
I'm sure
there.
that's what Schlep said as well.
Schlepp's the,
Schlepp's a good guy.
arguably the good guy in this situation.
Schlepp's a good guy.
Oh, thank God.
Schlepp's a good guy in this story.
I'm
okay?
sorry. I'm sorry. I besmirched the good name of Schlep. I take it back. I take it back now.
We all take it back.
So,
Don't worry. Friend of the show.
Schlepp is
Probably not anymore.
Not
Not
anymore.
anymore. Not anymore.
I burned that bridge. I'm sorry, Schlep. I'm sorry.
So Schlepp was a predator hunter.
Oh,
on
the opposite.
Roblox.
Man, did I fuck up? God
The vigilante of Roblox. Over there.
Yes. So, yeah. So that's mainly what they were known for. They would, I guess you could say, like they're kind of like online like sting operations in the sense
Mhm.
that he would create an account posing as a minor,
Mhm.
and then if any adult approached them, they would take the conversation outside of Roblox, usually like on Discord or something. And then at that point, Schlepp would document everything and then send it over to both the police and to Roblox's, I guess, what, like, community team, or, you know.
I guess I don't.
I guess. Yeah.
So,
They would send it to Roblox. Someone.
yeah, I mean, you could send it to customer support. I don't know how Roblox is structured. I
Yeah.
know that as
Well,
when I worked at Blizzard, I did unfortunately have a case like this when I was customer support, where someone, I don't know how much I'm allowed to say. I might Blizzard might still have legal power over my words. Signed several NDAs, but it was someone, a third party, came in and submitted a ticket to customer support, and I was the unfortunate bastard that pulled it. That pretty much said, "Hey, some Chris Hansen shit's going on here. You guys need to look at that." Well, I fucking looked at it. Yeah, yeah, and that was beyond, my level. I needed to escalate that shit upwards to management at that point.
Yeah.
I don't know how Roblox is structured, but that was dealt with through customer support channels at Blizzard.
Yeah.
Roblox, oh,
And so for those of you, so I guess let me back up a little bit for people unfamiliar with Roblox. So, like I mentioned earlier, I haven't played the game myself, but to my understanding, it's basically a game where you can play other mini games, if you will. So it's I guess
it's
you can
like
kind of describe it as like a video game version of Legos, in the sense that you can use the blocks or the components of the game to build and make other games, like you would
yeah,
say with Lego bricks, that you can use it to build your own stuff, and that allows, your imagination to fuel the fun. Roblox is very much, here are the tools, use it to build your own, stuff, and then other players can join in and play what you created. You don't have to create anything. You can just log on and play other people's creation, and what they make can range anything from like a racing game to a shooter game to, like, I don't know, probably like hide and seek or something.
it's kind of like uh, Little Big Planet and Dreams.
Yeah, a Little Big
You
Planet.
remember those games?
Yeah.
It was the same company, but essentially, yeah,
Hmm.
Roblox was kind of like a a more advanced version of that.
Yes. And so in this case, what's going on is that there seems to be a growing problem as far as, adults using the game to prey on children. And stuff like this has unfortunately been going on for a while, to the point that even certain people were creating very adult and mature themed games or scenarios within Roblox, and there is no like system built into the game that would prevent a kid from approaching it. And it's kind of hard to explain, but it goes back to like what I mentioned earlier about how people can create their own games. So let's say someone hypothetically made a game within Roblox where you sell drugs or you can pick up prostitutes. There is no way to slap a mature rating on that to prevent a kid from playing that. It's all fair game. Be it something as innocent as, a game where you're fighting zombies to a game where, you're dealing
Banging
drugs or
cats.
yeah, or banging prostitutes, you name it. And that was a big issue, and now we're seeing just little by little this just sort of like fester, if you will.
Ooh, a
And
cesspool.
yeah, now Schlepp did upload a video talking about what happened to him, and in his case it's that his accounts were, it looks like they were IP banned.
Oh,
And
Oh shit.
it's ban.
yeah, and
Yeah,
so
that's
he,
heavy.
Yeah,
yes,
ban.
and his
Again, I don't
argument,
know what I'm allowed to say or not but from when I worked at Blizzard, that wasn't a button I had. That button existed. I
You
couldn't
didn't have
press
that.
it.
mm,
Dude, that went beyond me.
yeah, so he has his video talking about it. So definitely like check it out if you want like the full blown details compared to me that I'm just gonna gloss over a lot of it to just give you the very bare bones, situation at hand. But yeah, it does look like it was like some type of IP ban because multiples of his accounts were banned,
Yeah.
not just his main one. And the thing that makes it even more like, infuriating is that he, through these, we'll call them investigations, through his, investigations, he has gotten several of these guys, these predators, arrested, like sent to jail.
Yeah, he's got 6 so far. I'm looking at his X account.
Mhm.
Got 6 Roblox arrests and counting. He's even contacted Ted Cruz.
There you go.
What?
And
Yeah,
so
he's
the thing that's crazy about
Uh,
this is that those
wait, and what?
six predators, their accounts never got banned.
hmm, hmm, that's suspicious.
Yeah, so he's like, so me for hunting them, my accounts get banned, but these guys that have been arrested, their accounts are still good. They're not banned.
Yeah, you gotta ask that question to Roblox. Be like,
Well, I
Mm.
I mean, maybe Roblox is like, well, those guys are arrested. They can't do nothing now.
mean, that's probably it, to be honest with you. Because, like, here's the thing: if for whatever reason Roblox has a problem with some aspect of what Schlepp is doing, I don't know like what their terms of service are or nothing. So it might just be that you can't have that many accounts on one bullshit. Or you can't whatever fucking uh legalese they're gonna use to you know impose this ban. That might be one thing. The other thing is that like Paco said, they're arrested. So even if Roblox was trying to like investigate it on their own, if the dude's in jail, that account's not logging in anymore. So they can't see it. Like what?
No.
Like,
Yeah. Well, I'm reading a Google AI because I guess it's I'm giving you an overview, but it says Roblox claims that Schlepp violated their rules by allegedly staging child endangerment chats and interfering with the platform's safety measures.
Mhm. And
That's
yeah,
I think
and
that's from the Times of India is where
mm.
this is coming
Times of India.
from.
yeah, and so
Yeah, that's where it's
Schlepp's
coming from. The
argument.
Times. I googled it, and that's where it's coming from. The
That's
Uh, oh,
I mean, not to say that they're not a reputable source, but I've never heard of the Times of India. I'm surprised that this is making big waves in India.
yeah. So Schlepp's counter to that is um that he never initiates the conversation
Mhm.
because that would be entrapment.
Yeah.
Entrapment. Yeah.
Yeah. And he said that most of the chats were collected on Discord. So because of that, he's saying him sharing the Discord chats to the police shouldn't count as a violation.
That's
The
true.
the last thing on the whole, like, oh, he should have reported it through the official means. He argues that he's like, I have for every single one. I've always reported it, and Roblox does nothing.
Going
Yeah,
back
because
to
you're right
the.
about the entrapment thing. Like, he's gotten 6 people arrested.
It's
Mm,
So, I mean, that's proof right there.
got to be on the
And
up and up.
yeah,
But
it's got to be on
yeah,
the up and up. And I mean, this is just, I say
and
this every time, but sounds just like, Roblox is like, fuck, dude, we fucked up. You know, this dude caught all these people, and now we're kind of being exposed in a way of not
yeah,
doing what we're supposed to be doing.
yeah,
yeah.
and the other thing is also that it went from instant like I guess permaban or IP ban. There was no like warning or like,
There's no
hey,
build up to.
yeah,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
It's like, sauce cover.
And going back, like in Schlepp's defense, I'm gonna say this. In Schlepp's defense. Um, and again, I don't know how Roblox's terms work. I've never worked for Roblox, but I have worked in customer service in a similar massive multiplayer game environment. And I think I can say this because this was like the response that we would give whenever the situation happened. It's not a one-to-one comparison, but in World of Warcraft, you can make a deal with someone to run you through a dungeon. You can be like, "Hey, man, I need help with this dungeon," and the guy will be like, "Cool, I'll pass you through the dungeon. I'll kill everything for you. That way, you just get the XP. Just the and that's totally cool. But if you get scammed, if the dude you give the dude the gold and he dips out, doesn't run you through the dungeon,
That's on
you can
you.
report that. No, you can report that.
Oh, you can?
You can report that, and then customer service will look into it. But the thing is, and here's the key thing: it all has to happen in in-game chat.
yeah. As
If you
soon as you
make the
take it,
deal,
Oh,
if
outside
if
of the
you
chat.
make the deal on Discord, they can't do anything. They can't investigate it
Okay,
because
okay.
that's outside of the World of Warcraft platform. You can
Mm,
send in like a screenshot, but we can't take they can't take that as evidence because it could be a
yeah,
screenshot of anything. Like
yeah.
they're
Blizzard could be
so
like,
easy
sorry, bro.
to manipulate.
yeah,
You could that doesn't like that might not even be the dude. That could just be like a fake screenshot where you and your buddy were like, "Hey, pretend to
mhm,
be this guy
Yeah.
yeah,
and make the deal." And it's like,
mhm,
well,
mhm, yeah,
so that's where I'm like, if all of these interactions were happening in Discord, then yeah, Roblox has no way of verifying
yeah,
that Schlepp was doing anything wrong.
Yeah.
mhm, yeah. And it also doesn't help that, like I said, it seems like Roblox has been recently getting a bad reputation. It doesn't help that you have the CEO. I'm getting this from Dexerto. Um, they have an article where the CEO of Roblox tells concerned parents, I want to pull up the quote. He said, my first message would be, if you are not comfortable, don't let your kids be on Roblox. And to that, I'm like, sir, this is a kids game, is it not?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Like,
well, this is supposed to be a kid's game. I should feel comfortable letting my kids play this game.
Like
if
the
there's other,
manufacturer
yeah,
of Chucky going like, "Well, it's your fault for letting the kid play with the
I feel like
doll."
it's marketed to
Yeah.
children.
Like,
Like
I
what
didn't
about
know it was fucking haunted. Like, come on.
Mhm.
No, I think you're right on that. Like this is something that's marketed towards kids. It's supposed to be a kids game.
Isn't
I
they
feel
rated
like
E for everyone? Like,
yeah, there's a level of
So it's
responsibility that
actually
you
rated
have.
T.
Oh, T.
oh, okay.
Mhm.
But still, I feel like even as Roblox, you do have a some sort of responsibility to put some sort of
You
safety net in there, especially
do.
if you know.
It's it's kind of one of those things where like, um, how can I phrase this? It, it, it's a difficult thing. In Roblox's defense, it is a difficult thing to like police this kind of thing with the type of game that they are, because all those online games, even the ones that are rated like E for everyone, have this little disclaimer at the bottom that
Yeah,
says
that online
online
content.
interactions
Mhm.
are we can't you know
Can't do anything about that.
online interactions can't be rated by like the ESRB because it's like it's literally another person you're playing with.
Yeah.
It could be a 6 year old who's like a good kid and isn't gonna do anything or say anything weird, or it could be some fucked up like 30 year old that's like, man, these goddamn kids. He's
Mhm.
just telling them that you fuck their mom or whatever the fuck. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I stay quiet on my online chats.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's just one of those things where like the internet's still it's not as wild as it was before, but it there's still remnants of that,
Yeah.
and it's something that's going to be more and more. I mean, ultimately, it still falls on Roblox
Yeah.
to do
I,
something about it.
I feel like this ties back to our last episode with censorship in a way. Like
In a way,
this is where I think these are the kinds of arguments, these are the kinds of things that people are seeing. They get the headlines to where they want to justify these ID things for letting kids access, certain things, and even then, like it's still not something that's foolproof yet. Because I mean, kids were using what game was it to bypass the AI on YouTube? They were
Oh, that
using
Death
Red
Stranding.
Dead, Death Stranding. They were using Death Stranding just to bypass it. It
Hmm.
was so easily fooled.
Yeah,
So, but
because
yeah, no, I think you're right. There
Norman
still
Reedus's
is,
face is so realistic.
they
but
just held it up to
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what they just held it up.
the.
But yeah, I
It's
mean, there,
it's the reverse of that meme that I am 12.
yeah,
It's just like here's Norman Reedus's face.
it's yeah, but like there still is some responsibility on Roblox.
Yeah.
There
Yeah, no,
still
And
is.
likewise on the parents too.
On the parents as well, but
yeah.
there's still,
Hmm.
like it's like Roblox, dude. Like this stuff is for kids, man. You
I mean,
gotta
if
give me something to
YouTube was
work with
able to
here.
create a YouTube Kids,
Yeah,
Hmm.
they. I mean,
like
that's another argument for the censorship thing. They made a
So
full on app just for the kids.
looking into it, it does seem there is like an in-game like rating system, but I can't tell if it's like you, the user, has to slap the rating on it, or if there is some kind of like moderation team that looks at it and then they put the rating. Because if it's self like applied,
Hmm.
well, then it sounds like it's easy for me to create a mature game
Yeah,
within it and then just not label it
not
as
label
such.
it.
But again, I don't know, but it does look like there is one in the game. I just don't know how it works. With that said, though, Roblox has put out a statement on their own website saying that they do partner with law enforcement. And they list out how they work with them, how they do work with the FBI and the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children um, with some of these reports. But they have their own section titled Vigilante Groups. and in it, it's basically them like condemning uh, these groups from, you know, doing their own investigations, if you will. And to an extent, it's like, yeah, I get it. Because I think we've even talked about it on a previous episode where I'm not the biggest fan of some of these online, you know,
Predator hunters.
like predator hunter investigations, these online Chris Hansen wannabes, if you will, because yeah, a lot of them do not handle it with care,
or the right
and
way.
yeah, and it
Yeah, no,
result
for a lot of these guys, it's just about content.
yeah, and so I can definitely get Roblox as a company wanting to take this approach to it, but I think this is just very much one of those cases where I feel like in the case of like Schlepp, that he's so well known for doing this, I would think that them as a company could like just reach out to him and tell him like, hey, you need to stop this, otherwise we're gonna,
Yeah,
Yeah,
terminate
what
your
makes it
accounts.
so egregious is that yeah, there was no warning.
yeah.
There was no like, or maybe not necessarily a warning, but just like, hey, uh,
We're banning you or
not
nothing.
not we're banning you, but like, hey, these are the proper channels that you need to go through to do
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
Where like,
like you
because
can't keep
yeah,
doing it this way.
you can't keep doing it like on your own as because
Mhm.
that would be a vigilante
Yeah.
sort
Yeah,
of thing. You have to do it through like whatever org they that Roblox approves of, be it local police
yeah.
Yeah.
or FBI, or I don't even know if the like fucking Chris Hansen style teams are still around.
Well, one of them was
Like
Vitali.
no, no Vitali tried being a predator
Yeah,
hunter before
wasn't he
he
doing
went
it for?
to. He was doing that for a while,
Yeah.
but I mean, in the early Chris Hansen like investigations, the police didn't investigate this stuff on their own or didn't like do any proactive predator hunting themselves. It was these third party groups.
Hmm.
Like I think the one from the first investigation was Perverted Justice. I think that was their name. They were pretty much doing what Schlepp was doing then, but they got organized and they became like an accredited, I guess,
Yeah.
as accredited as you can be, sort of organization that would do this for the police because the
Hmm.
police, didn't have the funding or the resources to do that themselves.
Hmm.
So they would hire. They were a consulting company, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Is the best way to put it. I don't know
Makes
if
more
Roblox
sense. Yeah.
has some sort of like list of approved consultants that they could have sent over to Schlepp and been like, "Hey, you can't do this on your own, but team up with these guys."
Mhm.
The-
This is the right way to do it. Go through this
right.
channel so we can make sure,
Mhm.
you know, because I mean that's like the legal way for Roblox to be like, hey, if you go through this
Yeah,
way, talk to these
that's the other
people,
thing too. That
and it's
way,
like,
Roblox is also in the clear because
yeah,
if things went sideways and Schlepp was doing something wrong,
mhm.
then Roblox might be. If word got out that Roblox was allowing Schlepp to do it,
Yeah,
then it's like,
that'd be just as bad,
yeah.
or yeah, just as bad, I guess. But even
Well, no,
then,
then
uh,
Roblox could be sued by like
so
someone
many people, yeah,
who
some of these
was
weirdos be like, oh,
yeah,
Roblox, don't
someone
even
that
fuck
I don't
you.
know. And again, this is just like hypothetical. But if like Schlepp got something wrong and the wrong dude was arrested or something,
Yeah,
and then that dude can sue like the police. But like, let's say he doesn't get shit from the police, then he would go after Roblox.
most
Mhm.
definitely.
Roblox has money.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess this is one of those where I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see if Roblox does respond to this whole Schlepp situation, and We'll see if they do improve their enforcement of this. Because yes, while they do have this, like I said, this article on their own website, and look, this was published not too long ago. It says it was published on August 7th, so it's what, like 5 days ago from
Yep.
us recording, roughly. And so it it looks like they are trying, or at least that's what it looks like to me. I'm sure Schlepp and other people within the community would disagree, mainly because it does look like whenever someone does get reported, it doesn't look like they do anything. It looks
Just
like it
goes into
just
the
goes
void.
straight to the trash. Yeah, straight to the trash bin. So, but yeah, I mean, unfortunately, all we can do is just wait and see if they do respond, and we'll see if hopefully Schlepp does get his accounts back. But at this point, yeah, that's all we can do on this one. So, do you guys have any other last comments before we wrap things up?
Hopefully, Ted Cruz will
How the
respond.
fuck was Ted Cruz involved? Did it?
So here, I'll read you the X post. It says, "Hey Ted Cruz, I live in Texas. Could I have a 5 minute conversation with you about Roblox? I've gotten 6 predators across the country arrested from it. Yet they sent me a cease and desist. I was groomed on Roblox as a kid by a child predator. There's been lawsuits in Texas right now regarding Roblox's negligence towards child safety. I would love to get in touch. I'll be sending an email as well to your office. Thanks." And then he's posted a picture under it with a Roblox character wearing a red jersey that says "Child Porn 69."
Jesus. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
and then he published his legal cease and desist notes from the Roblox Corporation. Um,
God.
that's on,
Okay.
and it was
Because
it's a pin
when
post.
you said he talked to Ted Cruz, I was like,
Yeah,
Ted Cruz was out there diddling kids on Roblox? Like, I didn't even.
No, I didn't mean it like that. No, he posted this yesterday on August 10th, and
I
it's
mean,
pinned at the top. But like,
don't
yeah,
get me wrong. I do not like Ted Cruz.
I don't think the motherfucker's
I
like,
think he's a piece of shit. But like even that sounded like a step too far. Like for I was like, I know Ted Cruz is a piece of shit, but like this is downright fucking evil.
yeah. Well,
yeah,
like, I think all we can hope for right now is, I mean, Schleps is out there doing the Lord's work. Like, all we can hope for now is that, like, give him his Roblox accounts back. Just make sure he's just doing everything. And I mean, it feels like he's doing everything through the right channels, especially if he's gotten 6 people arrested already. Like, I mean, like I said, again, I said there's proof right there that he's doing this on the up and up. He wants to do this the right way. Give this man a hand, bro. Roblox, give him a hand. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're trying
At
to
least
protect
point him
us.
in the right
Yeah,
direction.
point
That's
in
the
the right
thing that
direction,
like
bro. Like,
that's the thing that seems weird because like I get Roblox's like business perspective where like this could end badly for us if shit goes sideways. We need to like nip this in the bud. But at the same time, like if the dude himself, like if Schlepp himself isn't doing the evil, right? The evil's there.
hmm yeah,
he's just
yeah,
he's just pointing it out. Then like just tell the dude like what's the Roblox legal approved way of doing
I'll do it.
this?
yeah,
Yeah, or what's the proper channel to report
yeah.
this?
Like, what is it? And these are like serious allegations. These are serious things
Well,
that,
at the same time, like Roblox is probably just gonna tell him like, no, you should just report it to our customer support, and then
Yeah.
and maybe he
it
has
just
done that
becomes
in
a
the
circle
past.
where it's
Yeah,
like I've done it and you guys don't do shit. So, it's awkward.
yeah. Well, maybe that's what it is. You might be right. Where it's like, look, dude, I did do this your way, and nothing happened. Nothing got done.
Yeah.
That's why I did what I do and how I do.
Mhm.
That's probably what it
And
is. Now that I've heard myself out loud, I'm like,
yeah,
oh yeah, that's totally what the fuck.
That's
yeah,
gonna
and
happen,
It's just
right?
fucking IP banned.
yeah, it probably is. They're just like, man, this guy again, and it's like, look, dude, he's. I don't. Nobody's gonna go against Schlepp and what he's doing. That's like, look,
Yeah.
dude. I'm sorry. I'm gonna agree with Schlepp in
Mhm.
this. I don't think there's anybody that can't agree with him or can't see like,
Yeah.
hey, he did things the way you wanted him to at the beginning. Nothing was happening. Everything went into the void. Now he's like, "Fuck this! I'm gonna do it my way, and my way works better than yours. My way brings results."
All right.
All right.
All right, and with that, we'll wrap things up here. So let us know in the comments what y'all think about the Nintendo charity situation, or let us know what you think about Schlep and all these predator hunters online.
All these fucking
Yeah.
weirdos online out
Yeah.
there playing Roblox.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Schlep. I didn't mean it.
He didn't.
I'm on your
remake
side,
this.
bro. Please be a friend of the show.
Yes. All right, and until then, we'll catch you all on the next one.
Laters.
Peace.